A very good Tuesday morning to everyone out there across the Wobbles region and beyond. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather and eye forecast. Thanks to our friends over at On Target. Getting a look out there, we're underneath clear skies for the most part early this morning. We do have this frontal boundary that's pretty much hung up to our north and west. It's going to be approaching right here, continuing to slice across portions of southern and central Missouri over into Illinois and Indiana, but it doesn't look like it's going to be making its way through here. We will see an uptick in some wind speeds as we work throughout the day, but we should be underneath sunshine for the most part. Let's get a look across the region. WRUS Skycam overlooking Russellville, north on 431. Right there at twilight, got a beautiful view of the wide array of stars that remain visible in the early morning dawn sunrise sky. Day 93 Skycam showcasing a little bit more coloration there, overlooking the water tower and Hospital Hill, showing a plentiful sunshine that is on the way for us. We can jump over here and we can discuss the current setup. We are looking at temperatures that are located right around the upper 40s and lower 50s here across the region. We are going to be escorting highs once again back up to the mid and upper 70s as we progress into this afternoon. All should remain quiet, but as previously mentioned, we will have some wind gusts out there at times as we progress and move throughout the day. Here's a look at the latest in terms of our short-term model guidance. We get those wind speeds that pick up as we work into midday. On into this afternoon, they'll be at the magnitude of 10 to 20-ish miles an hour at times. Not too bad, but just making it known that you will have some wind speeds out there to deal with at times. Looking at our temperature profiles, hanging out right around the 50-degree mark early this morning. Short-term model guidance picking up on this rather well. This afternoon will be between the mid and upper 70s. Overnight, again, back down to the upper 40s and lower 50s. Or rebound highs back up to around the mid and upper 70s yet again as we work throughout our Wednesday. Now let's talk about a pattern change that is in the foreseeable future. Keep your eyes right over here. We're going to have this upper level low that's going to get cut off from the mean upper flow here. You can see it dragging in here, passing through Nevada, straight through Utah, and here it is centered right over the border of Wyoming and Montana. This upper level low is going to continue to press eastward. This is going to encourage this upper ridge to flatten out and track off to the south and east here as we get into our weekend. That upper level low is going to pinwheel and get ingested by this monster trough that's going to be approaching here out of Canada from the north and west. That upper level low is going to begin to pinwheel, and that is going to send a very strong cold front south and east through the region at some point Saturday afternoon on into our early morning pre-dawn hours of our Sunday. We're going to need to keep very close eyes on this, folks. We have right here in the upper levels of the atmosphere, we've got this strong jet that's going to be coming through. Whenever we get the speed in the upper levels, that'll help create divergence a lot. That helps create convergence where the air comes together and promotes lift throughout our atmosphere. So with this trough that's going to be driving down through here we are looking at roughly 20,000 feet up above our head. But the trough will be located here, and mirroring that with what's going to be going on at the surface. We got this surface low all the way up in Canada. We got this monster cold front that's going to be driving eastward. And again, folks, deterministic models are still not in exact agreement. Some are bringing it through as early as Saturday afternoon, while others are bringing it through during the very early hours of our Sunday. This passing front will have the needed ingredients for strong to potentially even severe thunderstorms. We'll need to be keeping an eye on that. And for those of you who are meteorological nerds, know that as we roll here throughout our October on into November, even stretching into December, it's known as the second severe weather season. Getting into this transitional phase, going from summer on into fall on into winter, and whenever we get these cold fronts that blast through here, they typically move through at a nocturnal time frame, so throughout the overnight, we'll need to be keeping close eyes on this as we get closer to time to see the exact parameters and ingredients that are going to be available whenever that front makes its way through here, right? We're still looking at the latest from the Storm Prediction Center that is pretty much the same as what it was yesterday. We got the day 6 outlook that still encompasses A large chunk of far western Kentucky. It remains to be seen if that is going to be expanded eastward, but again, the evolution of time will help put that in a little bit of a better, clearer picture, giving us a little bit more clarity as we get and we approach closer to time. Coming along with those showers and storms will be much needed rainfall. Got 1 to 2 inches forecast over the course of the next week. Bulk of this will be falling throughout the weekend, and we can use all the rain we can get with the drought conditions continuing to impact our community and the surrounding region. Your full 6-day weather forecast, loads of sunshine, albeit breezy at times today. Highs right around the mid and upper 70s. We'll touch near the 80-degree mark Wednesday on into our Thursday. Cloud cover will be on the increase throughout the final day of the work week ahead of that approaching cold front on Friday. And then Saturday, out ahead of the front, we could potentially hit mid-80s with dew points rising up between the low and mid-60s. We will have the needed environment that will carry the potential for those strong and severe storms. But look behind the front on Sunday. Keep those lingering showers and storms around, but highs are only going to make it to the lower 70s. And although you can't see it stretching out to day 7, rolling into Monday of next week, folks, models are showcasing us not escaping the mid and upper 60s for highs. It's going to wrap up your Tuesday morning weather and eye forecast, brought to you by none other than On Target. You will take care of yourselves and each other. Have